So, okay, now that the excitement of the day has worn down, I'm going to burst the bubble. I don't think he wrote it. I don't think he was the one writing the responses. Let's put some side by side, shall we, of the way that he writes when he's talking about enemies and the way he was writing when he was talking about this guy. He is very juvenile. He has a limited vocabulary. He really doesn't write a lot of stuff. But when he does, it usually doesn't have great transition, great vocabulary, and someone's usually called a bad name. Exhibit A. You have Governor Newsom. You also have very staccato, like short type of sentences. And even when they're longer, they're still usually not fluidly put together. He does love that word tremendous, and he does love capitalizing things. But this one, my spidey sense is off a little bit, especially because he used quotation marks, and that's not necessarily his thing. So I think this is his second ghostwriter. And if you look at the bottom there, this could be him. It could be. These are the last, whatever they call these things, that he actually wrote. So you see, same day, right? So 2 days ago. I still think this is his ghostwriter who does a good job with catching his voice, simply because he's not calling these people a name. He usually calls them a name right off the bat. But the losers thing, it makes me go, maybe. Still the 2 days ago, right? So that's why I'm like, those other ones are a maybe for him, right? Loves his all caps, loves... See, what throws me off here is where it says the auto pen is the biggest political scandal in the... That's just too many words, y'all. The auto pen is the biggest political scandal in American history. He would have said scam or something like that. Like, he's shorter, not these lyrical type of words, right? So I still feel like this is that ghostwriter from day 2, and like they kind of get his voice, they kind of don't. But once in a while, so there seems to be some tells, right? I don't know what this is. This quite possibly could be him, especially because he gave somebody a name, Too Late Powell. But again, we have the quotation marks, so I'm not sure about that one. I don't know. That one I can't call. It's like, it's probably still that ghostwriter, but this one I can't call. And then here we have today. Fluid sentences. What do you call them? Complex sentences. Compound sentences. He just said Biden. He didn't call him a name. And if you see that one down there, again, the quotation thing. I mean, he used the word crazy, but this one feels like a second ghostwriter. This one forgets that dude doesn't talk like this. He doesn't even type like this. And then this is the last one that's there. Again, look at this. Very fluid. Let me get me out the way. He's not really praising his own prowess, his own intelligence, his, yeah, it's like the greatest bill. But he would say something more of the beautifuls, hence the dumb name. like I said, his vocabulary, especially when he's angry, and he would have been angry right here because this was the very last one. But in those other ones would have been during an angry time because Elon was punching. He was pop, 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 punching. And not once did you see rage from this guy. So somebody was enjoying participating in this, but I really don't think we've heard from him in about 2 days. Obviously, we know he's possibly alive. I mean, because he did talk to the German chancellor, and I'm assuming that was real and today and not some pre-recorded type of thing. Like, I'm assuming that's real. There's this implication of a body double. I ain't say it. This guy said it. So, I don't know. I think his ghostwriters had fun today. I definitely think Bannon, who may possibly be one of them, especially because he was throwing all these things out there, the deportation, the contracts, all that was him. And so may have the posts have been, to be honest, because he brings it up and then all of a sudden it's posted. You know what I mean? So possibly, or just some flunky lackey or something in the office. There are many people, especially after the kerfuffle he did at West Point. There's a lot of speculation that they keep him muzzled. And that's a possibility. Because again, everything that Biden's being accused of is very evident. Everything that the Democrats have been accused of during Biden's term, it's happening here. And that's just the regular MO. Everything they accuse is really just, to use a term from the childhood playground, I'm rubber and you're glue. Everything you say bounces off of me and sticks to you. So today was fun, but I don't think Homeboy knows how bad the breakup was, because I don't think he was involved. And all of this was set off because during the chancellor conversation, he said he was disappointed and he didn't think they would be friends anymore. And baby, once he said that, that other one started throwing punches, especially because he knew. And his ghostwriters were very good. This is why I'm on this. Because I went back to go, wait a second. If he met with this guy, how did he respond? So they were very smart to wait until he left the live stream of his meeting. Because, yeah, that would have given away that he wasn't the one writing it. Anyway, y'all, I'm sleepy. I just needed to get this out my head. We are the stepchildren. We are the children in the divorce custody battle. And the new girlfriend has the phone.